The distress signal came from Outpost Zenith 7, a research station with 247 souls aboard, 43 species, families, children, and it was going to explode in 18 minutes. Captain Velcris addressed the emergency council aboard the rescue ship. The reactor core is cascading. Someone needs to go inside, manually override the safeties, and vent the core. The radiation levels are, he paused, lethal, instantly lethal to every species we have. Silence filled the chamber. How long would they need to survive inside? Asked Dr. Kexbar. 4 minutes, maybe 5 to be certain. Impossible. No species can withstand those radiation levels for even 30 seconds. Captain Velcris looked at the screen showing Outpost Zenith 7, 247 lives. He could see children playing in the observation deck through the station's cameras, unaware they had minutes to live. Then we evacuate who we can, someone said. We have 12 minutes. Not enough time. The docking procedures alone take 8 minutes per ship. We'd save maybe 40 people. The math was brutal. Save 40 or watch 247 die. There has to be another way. There isn't. In the back of the chamber, a human stood up. Lieutenant Sarah Chen, security detail, age 26. I'll go. Every head turned. Lieutenant, you heard the radiation levels, Velcris began. I heard them. I'll go anyway. Dr. Kexvar pulled up his medical scanner, hands shaking. Lieutenant Chen, human resilience has limits. This radiation will kill you, not might, will. How long will I last? Kexvar ran the numbers, his medical training warring with his horror at what he was calculating. 2 minutes, maybe 3 before your nervous system shuts down. You'd need 5 to complete the override. So I'll work fast. You don't understand. After 90 seconds, your hands won't function. After 2 minutes, you'll be blind. After 2.5 minutes, you won't be able to think clearly enough to remember the override sequence. This isn't bravery, Lieutenant. This is suicide that won't even accomplish the mission. Sarah smiled. It was a sad smile, but steady. You're forgetting something, Doctor. Humans don't stop when our bodies fail. We stop when we're dead. And sometimes not even then. She turned to Velcris. Get me to that reactor, Captain, and have someone ready to talk me through the override sequence when I can't see anymore. Sarah, Dr. Kexvar started. It's not a debate. 247 people, Doctor. 43 species. I saw kids in that observation deck. She straightened her uniform. Someone has to go. I'm the only one who might last long enough, so I'm going. Velcris wanted to argue, wanted to find another way, but his tactical computer was counting down. 16 minutes. Prep the emergency shuttle, he ordered. Get her there in 3 minutes. Sarah Chen sat in the shuttle, running through the override sequence. 27 steps. She memorized them again and again. Dr. Kexvar's voice came through the comm. Lieutenant, I've loaded you with every radiation suppressant we have. It might buy you 30 extra seconds. Maybe. Every second counts. Sarah, Dr. Kexvar's voice cracked. What you're doing is necessary. Don't make this harder, Doc. The shuttle docked. Sarah checked her suit seals, grabbed the override kit, and headed for the airlock. Through the station's windows, she could see families gathered in the common areas, a Threnic mother holding her child, a Velcris couple standing together, humans playing cards with Korvac's friends. None of them knew they were minutes from death. Sarah keyed her comm. I'm going in. Start counting from 0 when I enter the reactor chamber. She opened the door. The radiation hit her like a physical blow. Timer started, Velcris said. You have the sequence? 27 steps. I got it. Her hands were already shaking. She moved to the first console. Step 1, bypass the safety lockout. Step 2, access the core override. Her vision started to blur at 30 seconds. Step 3, isolate the primary coolant. Step 4, redirect auxiliary power. At 60 seconds, her hands felt like they were on fire, but they still moved. Step 5, engage manual override. Step 6, input command authorization. 90 seconds. Her hands were barely responding. She could feel her nervous system beginning to fail, exactly as Kexvar predicted. "Talk to me, Sarah," Dr. Kexvar's voice. "Stay with us." "Still here," she managed. Steps 7 through 12. Her fingers slipped on the controls. She couldn't feel them anymore. 2 minutes. Everything went dark. "I can't see," she reported, her voice slurring. "Talk me through it."
Velcris took over. "Console, in front of you. Reach forward. 2 hand spans." Sarah's hands moved by memory and feel. "Button array, left side, 3rd row. Press all 5 buttons simultaneously." Her numb fingers found the buttons. Pressed. "Good. Now pull the lever on your right. Should be at hip height." Sarah couldn't feel her right arm, couldn't tell if it was even moving, but years of training took over, muscle memory deeper than conscious thought. The lever moved. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. "You're doing it, Sarah. Halfway there. Next is the manual release valve." "Can't think." Her words were barely coherent. "You don't need to think. I'm thinking for you. Straight ahead, 3 steps. Walk." Sarah walked. Her legs shouldn't have worked. The radiation had cooked her nervous system. By every medical standard, Dr. Kexvar knew she should be unconscious. Humans, apparently, didn't care about medical standards. "Valve, turn it, counterclockwise, full rotation." Her hands found metal, gripped, turned. 3 minutes. "Almost there. 2 more steps. Final console. I'll talk you through every input." Sarah couldn't feel her body anymore, couldn't see, could barely hear, was moving on pure will and Velcris's voice. "First switch, up." Her hand moved. "Second switch, down." Moved. "Third switch, up." Moved. "Final input, keypad, center of console. Enter code 77392. Sarah's keys stabbed at keys she couldn't see, couldn't feel. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. "Code accepted," Velcris said, and his voice broke. "Vent sequence initiated. Sarah, you did it. The core is venting. The station is safe." "The kids?" Sarah whispered. "Safe. Everyone is safe. You saved them all." "Good." 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Sarah Chen collapsed. Dr. Kexvar was in the medical bay when they brought her in. Her body had absorbed enough radiation to kill 5 beings. Her nervous system was destroyed. Her organs were shutting down. She should have been dead 3 minutes ago, but her heart was still beating. "How is she alive?" Velcris whispered. "I don't know," Kexvar admitted, working frantically. "By every measure, she should be gone, but she's still fighting." They worked for 6 hours. Every medical technology they had, every technique, every drug. Sarah Chen's heart kept beating. Slowly, impossibly, her body began to stabilize. 3 days later, Sarah opened her eyes. Kexvar was there. "You're awake. This station?" she asked. "Everyone survived, all 247, because of you." Sarah smiled weakly. "Told you I'd work fast." "You were clinically dead, Sarah. Your brain activity flatlined. Your nervous system was destroyed. You should not be alive." "But I am." "But you are." Kexvar sat beside her bed. "The council is calling it the Zenith Miracle. They want to understand how you survived. Stubborn, I guess. That's not a medical explanation. It's a human one." Sarah's voice was getting stronger. "You said I'd last 2 minutes. I needed 5, so I lasted 5. That's what humans do. We last as long as we have to. That's impossible. And yet," she gestured at herself, alive in the medbay. Kexvar was quiet. Then, "There were 43 species on that station. Every single one has sent messages, families thanking you, children who drew pictures of you, entire species declaring you a hero of their people. I just did what needed doing. You died what needed doing and then refused to stay dead." Sarah laughed, then winced. "Ow, don't make me laugh yet. I'm serious. Your species terrifies me. You volunteer for suicide missions, you accomplish them despite medical impossibility, then you survive what killed you. What are you?" Sarah met his eyes. "Human, just human. This is what we do when people need us. We don't calculate survival odds. We don't optimize risk-benefit ratios. We see people in danger, and we act, even if it costs us everything. Even if it kills you, even then. Weeks later, the Galactic Council issued new emergency protocols. In situations requiring impossible sacrifice, they now included a line that didn't exist before. First, ask if there are any humans present, because the galaxy had learned something about humanity that day, something terrifying and beautiful and absolutely true. When you ask for a volunteer for an impossible mission, when you need someone to do what cannot be done, to survive what cannot be survived, to sacrifice everything for strangers, a human will step forward every single time. Not because they're superhuman, but because they're human. And that, the galaxy was learning, was so much more dangerous.